Okay, this is a Honda TRX350. It's not been starting anymore. If you get stuck and your battery is not cooperating, remember, because we don't use that often so we forget, we can start it putting on this. I replaced the battery and it's still not working. You can hear that click. When you just do one click like that, it's the solenoid relay for the starter. So I will shut it off. We're going to replace it. I ordered that online, eBay. I think it was $7.99, tax included. So it's very cheap, shipped very fast. And replacing it, it's pretty easy. So we're going to do that. But this is what be careful with the bolt. This is what it's looking like. So let's replace that. The battery was due anyway. It was 9 years old, so it did plenty of its work. So remove your seat. Remove that little cap right here. It's covering the battery and the starter as well. And first thing you want to do is disconnect your battery whenever you work on the electrical. Just remove the negative. So there is a battery compartment, so battery is disconnected. The starter relay, solenoid relay is right here, connected on those two poles and goes and connect right behind. So we're going to take that apart, replace it and put it back together. So you have two nuts to remove the connections. I don't have any socket with me, so I'll use what I have. It'll be much easier with some sockets. Watch out, you have that little washer as well, don't lose it. Right here on the seat. We go, two connections are removed. The next screw right behind the bottom, I'm going to remove that and remove that assembly. And this one just needs to be pulled up. Here we are. So to remove that connection, you know, I popped out that assembly. It's just a slide and snap fixation. And to unclip that, you have a little tab on the other side, right here. Just lift that tab right here and pull that one out, and that's it. Here it is. Just need to push it outside, remove the connection. That's the old one, and you can see it's pretty corroded. So it certainly lived its life. It's 14 years old. So new one, the same thing in reverse order. Don't forget to slide your connection through. Right there. Slide that one in. A little bit looser than the other one, but it doesn't matter. Okay, let's snap the starter right here. Right direction, of course. It fits. So it's going to make that a lot easier. Okay, it's back in place. Just put the back screw and then connect both, reconnect the battery, and we're done. Okay, it's back in place. Back screw is attached. And now just bolt those two connections, connect that together. Just connect those two together. Put back the washers. Okay, now it's tight. Put back the two covers. Go. We're going to connect the battery. We go. Not the best part, hopefully the best part. Is it working? Okay, the solenoid, the starter relay solenoid has been replaced. Let's test it. Turn it on. Hopefully it works. No, it still does a click. Listen. Okay, so what I heard, 95% if not more percent of the time when you have that issue not starting, that will be the battery. If it's not the battery, the remaining few percent should be the starter relay. However, it is not it. Then there is many other things it could be, as the starter motor. The starter motor is just right below here. You see that right here? It's that little beast right there. Connected on the motor, of course, and connected on the solenoid relay. So that should be the last issue I can think of, and you have sort of way you can test that. First thing, okay, if you have a multimeter or voltmeter, Other one. Put that on 40. DVC, DCV, VDC, however you want to call that, and once I ground that, I'm trying to do that with one hand since I'm holding the camera. That's gonna be a challenge. Okay, if I go on a positive, I touch it. Okay, I got 12.4 volt. It's good. Could run that somewhere else. I'll try to stab that here. So good voltage on the battery, of course. I'm going to go on the positive of the solenoid, and I got 12.57, which this is what I got on the battery as well. So a couple of things you can do. I know the solenoid is good because I just replaced it, but you see the juice is going all the way to the solenoid, but it's still not starting and it's still clicking. One thing you can do is touch the two connections of the solenoid. If the starter was working according to what I was told, it should spark. There is nothing happening. So looks like the starter is definitely the piece that need to be replaced, and for that that will be the next step. I'll look at that, but I already done few checks. You can find that on eBay around like $30 plus tax, free shipping, to get an exact replacement. You have to remove the airbox. I think you have a connection on the back as well. I've seen few other videos existing on YouTube, and then you remove your starter motor, put the new one, and should be good to go. So that's going to be an interesting project. Another thing that can be tried to confirm it is a starter. Apparently it will work, so let's try live. I'm not tried that yet. I will turn it on, and apparently, so it's turned on. See, it's not working, and apparently if you knock a little bit to shake the brushes, let's see if it does help. It does not. Maybe I did not knock. I cannot get it started that way. It is supposed to work that way. So the good thing is that on a Rancher, which I've been using for a while, but I don't want to abuse it, you always have the manual one. So it starts and runs good. So it should be the starter motor, hopefully. If not, it could be the plug also going to the spark plug. So that will be the next step of the video. Okay, one more thing you can do to show or to check that your starter is shocked, your starter motor. You see that little connection right there. It's covered by a rubber cap. I removed it. Just put your voltmeter or multimeter right here on that prong. It's not easy to keep it connected. And on the other side, just go on the positive prong of the solenoid or the starter relay, and look at the voltmeter. It's indicating 12.7, which is the voltage of the battery, the actual charge. So it is proving that you have current going all the way to the starter motor, and it clicks and doesn't want to start. So this is it. So again, this is that connection basically feeding your starter motor. So next step, I will do that in a different video. We'll replace the starter motor. It's going to be an interesting project. It's not as easy as replacing a solenoid relay, but it should not be too bad.